In this video, I'm going to explain about naive-based classifier algorithm in machine learning. Now, naive-based classifier algorithm is one of the supervised classification algorithm in machine learning, which is based on Bayes theorem, and it is used for solving classification problems. So mainly naive-based classification is used for doing text classification. This algorithm is mainly used for doing text classification. Like suppose if I want to classify whether a mail is spam or not, whether a news is real or fake, or whether a like movie is a success or a failure. So these type of text classification mostly can be done with naive-based classifier. So it is a probabilistic classifier. That means it predicts on the basis of the probability of an object. It's a probabilistic classifier. So based on the probability, it will do the classification. Now, why is it called naive based? That we need to understand. Naive means that the occurrence of a certain feature is independent of the occurrence of other features. Like suppose if fruit is identified on the basis of color, shape, and taste, then red, spherical, and sweet fruit is recognized as an apple. So each feature individually contributes to identify that it is an apple without depending on each other. That is the meaning of naive. And Bayes means because it is based on the Bayes theorem. So let's understand what is Bayes theorem. So Bayes theorem is used to calculate the posterior probability. So Bayes theorem is used to determine the probability of a hypothesis with prior knowledge. Like this is the formula for Bayes theorem. We are going to find the posterior probability given these values. PH means prior probability of hypothesis H. E by H means likelihood of evidence E if the hypothesis H is true divided by probability of the evidence. So we need to understand this formula using a numerical example. Now suppose I have a data set like this, where I have two columns, outlook and play. Outlook is my input value, input column. Means I am going to predict whether the player can play the game if the weather is, let's say, rainy, sunny, or overcast. In the outlook column, we are being given three types of values: rainy, sunny, overcast. And play is the output. That is what we have to classify. So play can be either yes or no. It can have two values. Now, if the question says that if the weather is sunny, then the player should play or not. So how can we find this out? So firstly, from this data set, we have to create a frequency table. In the frequency table, we have to create the frequency of each type of outlook weather. Like when the weather is overcast, how many yes and how many no are there? In this, if you see the weather outlook is overcast, for overcast, how many play has yes and how many has no? So we are going to calculate it and put it in like a frequency table. Same we will do for rainy also, and same we will do for sunny. Like for each of the weather, how many times play is yes and how many times it is no. After we have done this, we will calculate the total of all the yes and total of all the no. Now we will find the likelihood. That means for overcast, the probability of overcast. Likelihood means the probability. So how do we find the probability of any weather of any value is just add the total number of yes and no and divide it by the total number of values in the whole data set, which is 14. So this will give me 0.35 for overcast. Same I will do for rainy. So I will do the addition of yes and no and I will divide it by 14. So total number of yes and no is 4. 4 divided by 14 means 14 is the total number of values in the whole data set. So it will give 0.29. Same we will do for weather as sunny. So 2 plus 3, 5 divided by 14 will give 0.35. So this way we will get the likelihood of all the three types of weather. And we also will get the probability of no and yes. Probability of no means how many no is there? 4 divided by 14, which will be 0.29. Probability of yes means all the count of yes divided by 14. So if you see the data set, we have total 14 rows. From 0 to 13, we have 14 rows. So that is what we are doing. We will get the probability as 0.71. Now we will apply the Bayes theorem on this. So our question was that if the weather is sunny, we have to classify if the player can play or not. So to find this, we will apply the Bayes theorem. So let's see how this formula is applied. So first I will find the probability of yes when the weather is sunny. Because we have to classify either yes or no. So I need to first determine whether the probability of yes is more or no is more. So when the probability is yes, like when the probability is when the weather is sunny, what is the probability that it is yes, the player can play? So this is called posterior probability, which we have to calculate. So it can be calculated by applying the Bayes theorem. So the formula will be having probability of sunny divided by yes multiplied by probability of yes and divide by probability of sunny. This is how we will find. Now, if you compare it with the Bayes theorem formula, which we have seen over here, here P of H means the probability of yes. H actually means yes here. We can write this in one more line. So P of H means the hypothesis H, like yes, P of yes, multiplied by E by H. Probability of E by H means when the what is the likelihood of whether sunny when the play is yes. So that is what we have to find out. And then we divide by probability of yes, means the probability of sunny. Because here E means the event. Event in the sense like here sunny can be considered as E. And hypothesis H is considered as yes or no. Right now we are finding for yes. So H means yes over here. Now what is the now we will apply the values over here. So what is the probability of yes? Let's go to our data set, like the likelihood table which we have created. So yes is 0.71. We have already got yes probability as 0.71. So we will apply it here. Probability of yes is 0.71. Now what is the probability of sunny with respect to yes? This we have to calculate. So probability of sunny means the probability of sunny is 0.35. No, it's 1 minute. Yeah. So here we have to write the probability. We have to take the probability of sunny for only yes. How many times it is having value as yes when the weather is sunny? So it is 3. 3 divided by probability of yes, which is 0.71. Means total number of yes is 5 plus 2, 7 plus 3, 10. So 3 by 10. This will give us 0.3. And finally, what is the probability of sunny? Which we have already find it out. 0.35 is the probability of sunny. Now when we apply all these values in this formula, so probability of yes multiplied by probability of sunny with respect to probability of yes, which is 0.3, divide by probability of sunny. So here we will get 0.6. This will be the output. Now, same way you will find out the probability of no when the weather is sunny. Like what is the probability that when the weather is sunny, the player cannot play the game? So same we will do for no also. Same formula. No with respect to sunny. This is what we have to find out. So we will just put no everywhere wherever we have put yes before. And this will give us 0.41. Now, which value is actually bigger? So as we can see, the probability of yes is bigger than probability of no. So we can say that the player, when the weather is sunny, the player can play the game. So that is how naive-based classifier works. It uses the probability to find out the classification. Now we are going to implement the naive-based classifier in Python. So I'm going to open Google Colab. Now I'm going to use a data set, weather data set over here. So I'll be using this link, GitHub link to download the data set. This is the data set I want to use. Its name is new underscore dataset.csv. So these are the columns in the data set. So I will download this. So it's a CSV file which we are going to use. Now in this from this data set, I am going to take outlook and humidity as the input and play as the output. Means I am not taking temperature and windy column, right? In this example, we can take all the columns, but I am only considering outlook and humidity as the input and play as the output. So let's load this data set. So in the Colab, we are going to first upload this CSV file. Now I'm going to take weather, I'm going to take outlook and humidity together. So what we can do is, now first of all, our data is actually in a textual format. So we need to encode them into numerical form. Like I need to encode outlook and humidity in numerical form. So for that, I will write df of. So to encode it into numerical form, what we will do is we will use label encoder class, which will encode the values into numerical form. So I'm going to import label encoder from sklearn dot pre-processing import label encoder. Now we will create the object of this class, and then we will select the column. So I'm going to encode the Outlook column. So I'll write df of Outlook. So we will write le.fit underscore transform df of Outlook. So whatever encoded values it will give, I'm storing it into this variable. So let's see this. So this is what we are getting, 0, 1, 2. Like we have three types of weather, rainy, overcast, and sunny. So it has given encodings to each of the weather. Same we will do for humidity also. So df of humidity. And this will also be encoded. So humidity has two types of value, low, normal, and high. So high is 0 and 1 means normal from this. Now we are going to just combine them, because when we are doing classification, we need to pass these inputs together. So we will combine them together. So for that, I'm going to use zip function. And here I'm going to take outlook underscore humidity encoded, comma humidity underscore encoded. And I'm going to convert them into a list and then store in the variable called weather. Now, play is our output. So I will encode the play column as well, because it is also having textual data. So using label encoder, I'm going to transform the values of play. So df of play. So this is the target. Now we have got the output also and the input also. Now we are going to use the naive-based classification to do the prediction. So I'm going to import naive-based. So in to perform naive-based classifier, we are using Gaussian naive-based classifier. It's a name of the class. So we are importing from sklearn.naive-base import Gaussian NB. So this is the class which we are going to use to do the classification for naive base. I'm going to create the object of this. And then I will train the model, train the algorithm with the data set, which is weather, comma, target. So you can see the model is created. So now we can get the predicted values also using model.predict. Let's suppose I pass here a list of tuple like 2 comma 1. This means my outlook is having value 2 and 1 means the humidity. So in outlook column, 2 means weather sunny and 1 means in humidity as normal, as we have already seen. So we should get the output as 1, because when the weather is sunny and humidity is normal, it should be yes. That means the player can play. So we are getting 1 only. So that is how we can do prediction using naive-based classifier.